few days ago, I would say I penned down the Galemba as I saw him. Brother Gabriel. It's true that Brother Gabriel so it's a long time because I feel I'm growing old. Umyaka yonse uzaliwa akasiga wakakhala ujibini nabo kali ukudiyanze ayonto bekumenya bajoka kujibini nokuba kali ukukhala kuno umyaka yabo yonse wakayiphona kuno. He lived many of his years here in Chikuni. Maybe when he came as a young Jesuit, young brother to Chikuni, little did he know that he would spend the rest of his life thereafter Oguno. In my teen years, I saw Brother Gabriel. Mission for a few reasons. Bola, Makadet, Ulangidi. I went to the church because I was a notable in this church myself. There were many Bagadibanji. Bagadibutuba once, Bakoranda Bagadibutuba. Bataji to Peter to Garuga Masite. Come to Aruga to Janaba Masite, Bambarosa. Brother Gabriel as I saw him, Imuya Wajibuni, Waligunga Brother Gabriel, and in my own argument, his presence filled the space of Chikuni, and so he leaves an empty chair. He leaves a gap. As I saw him, Brother Gabriel was a simple man. Simple man, I was young, but each time we told her, we know Brother Gabriel. Mckinney, I heard about Brother Mckinney, it was Brother Gabriel. You know, Muguri Torasi, in his simplicity, you could see things he was doing. They were so simple. Kabusama once, it was so simple. You know, I think what people like is when I talk of him, which joined a team here, Wajobe. I don't know what there was a team, Chikuni Central is an old team, but he joined the Jobe team on the periphery, among the people on the margins, but one means he. Brother Martin Murphy, Barumo Chikuni Central, Barusundana was going under Karangamudi, or I read what I got. We ran out Gala, and I Brother Gabriel, Brother Gabriel told us to come here, but we never understood what he was saying. And how his accent we couldn't follow. But they would send us, go to Brother Gabriel and get the used oil from the garage for the ox carts in the village. And he knew, he dealt with very simple people. Whatever he said, because we didn't understand his accent, yes. Yes. So I'm sure he was suffering because probably where we said yes, he wanted us to probably to hear no. And he managed with us. Brother Gabriel, very warm at heart, very welcoming. Walimutu tambura, wasiga wakuba kala kuselelukya. Watambu wamba to welcome, mwabunywa tea. And we will tell you, Chikuni became his home. I think Father Gregory mentioned it at the beginning. And this would be his home forever. He would live here forever. He knew people. He was very, he's a man I doubt whether he knew Tonga. I very much doubt. Maybe a few words. He would greet you, okay, and a few other things. But the rest, you also now 60, now over 60 years, which I think it was over 60 years. He didn't speak. He spoke in English. A unique missionary, I would say myself. But one thing he beat Father Moro is that he lived longer in Chikuni than Father Moro. Father Moro was here for 45 years. About there, 44, 45 years. And Brother Gabriel went over that. It was his home. You know very well that Brother Gabriel had become our family. He became our family. But in all that he did, in simplicity, in humility, he was doing it for the greater glory of God. We ministers akatika bantu uno. Mushana Kristo Chikuni. His name will feature as a mechanic. He kept his corner. I'm sure those who lived with him a little more will agree with me that probably he said very little but participated in what was happening. He was there. He was there. I'll demonstrate to you the other side of him as a simple man. When I was a deacon, that year I was sent here for pastoral, 1989. The vehicle Brother Gabriel probably has left behind, the green vehicle, was our parish vehicle here. That's the one we used in the parish. Now, I was a deacon 34 years ago. And that vehicle, not probably, when I went to the seminary, it was the vehicle in the parish already. And when it graduated from parish use, he took it. And it's still there. I think what I feel myself, and I agree and believe, he was not moved by times that were changing, but as long as something that was necessary was there, and that was enough. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Happy the gentle, they shall have the earth for their heritage. He was simple, poor. It reminds me one time somebody in Monze, when I was working in Monze, one Indian invited me to go to the golf club. He said, let's go and drink. I said, I don't drink. He says, you're a true Jesuit. Because he went to Chikuni at school. So he thought every priest was a Jesuit. Father Gabriel, for me, gave the other side of who we must be in our lives. Simplicity, finding satisfaction in what we are doing. Brother Gabriel had companions, the other brothers. Remember Brother Patrick, Brother Patrick. Remember Brother George Finney. Brother George Finney worked at the dam, was in charge of that dam. Brother Priest, he was treasurer, bishop in Monze, as well as in Chikuni Parish at school. And the other brothers. We knew the brotherhood. We knew their role. We knew what they did. Irish Jesuits that came, he would probably be the last to say goodbye. I believe this era of Jesuits, that group of Jesuits, disappears. Lyabirasuba, Vamana, or Namnongwana, Brother Gabriel. And so, what does that say to us? To carry forward what they came for, what they stood for, what they did. Uwe zamini mojibagaberega. Jibagaberega amoyo wonse. Uli abagubora. Agubore radio. That's very important. Brother Gabriel, those that my brothers here will agree with me. If he was going home on holiday, there was nothing like we have on Angusana. Almost we have Munganda, we have airport, who can get home. Why don't we go on holiday, when we have airport, who can have water para Vigil? Very clear in his mind, very clear his program. Brother Gabriel was very prayerful. Upaila, Amisa, or Utontore, or Magalis, or Wichamela, or Kanishas, or Nada, or saying when the boy was again. Brother Gabriel was very prayerful. He believed in what brought him here. Later. Even when there were challenges, because every human person goes through challenges, Brother Gabriel kept the fire burning. He lived on. He lived on. I'm sure that in the Jesuits, he will agree with me. You have to be very careful with him, because when he reached a certain age, you would have thought they would take him to Chula House. But he was here. Why? It was home. And his return home this evening is a true testimony of a missionary. One who lives home, who's here, we have a minimum. One who lives home because God called him. And one who would make the people you or she will find there his or her own people. Brother Gabriel is a testimony to that. Why would we have a job? My father, like, never to know means. Travel with a brother Gabriel. Travel with a man always. Travel with a tata. Travel with a hand. One who commits his life for the Lord, to the Lord. And witnessing always, especially among the simple people. Kubaba myotogala makanika uchambi sababu na uli mpaka mbele gani ababu kubaba myoto kama siti maji baraba wala tutola moto kwa brother tutola moto kwa brother na yanya fadha wanda bila kutupemba wewe ndaga mwiba brother Gabriel kama ndaga mbele ya ufumbo ndoka ndambira tutola moto kwa tutola kwa brother Gabriel jibu. That's how he came to meet Brother Gabriel. And I don't think he was a modern mechanic, and yet what he touched, he would not regret. Barajowe, Pajetemu Moyo, Pajetemu Muya, Pamela. very clear, Brother Gabriel, that God is among us, God is alive. So may I address to ourselves as we will miss our brother, our father, our grandfather, Brother Gabriel. It's painful. When he arrived, I could see the pain. And I mentioned to the priest who was standing next to me that I know why. I know why. Other than he lived here, it is how they miss him, especially when we heard he has gone to sleep. We are one You are mothers, you are his mother. How would you miss him? Man always. We shared the Eucharist for many years. As we were born, he was here. We grew up, he was here. And he loved us. Why don't we emulate who he was? Why don't we begin to do the things that he did to make this society a better society, a better community, a better parish, so that we become a better people? He worked hard. Why don't we work hard? Why don't we work hard? He said yes to God. Why don't we respond to God calling us? Our children, grandchildren, why don't we encourage them to embrace the call of God, to serve the church, to serve God, and to serve us? To be brothers, to be sisters, to be priests. Why don't we carry forward the story they brought? Why don't we celebrate it? Brother Gabriel, he's left an empty chair, he's left a gap. But at the same time, we thank God for his life. We thank God that he came among us. We thank God that he prayed for us when he lived. He will pray for us where he has gone. And as I saw him, I wrote, yes, Brother Patrick, Brother George Finney, Brother Christian, Brother Shane, Brother Danny, Brother Musumara. Welcome him where you are. Furthermore, Mbaza Wena, Kumutubira Gago, Kumagaya to Mawara and Jide, Yakujan. And finally, he demonstrated who a missionary is and his role, our role. The role of a missionary is to arrive. They arrived, these people. Bagasigo. Ijagiri kutondwa kusika. Tabaka kwenda chibagai, hiyo tabagai, but they arrived. Batali ga mulimu wangu. Batali ya ugamba. The role of a missionary is to beget. Mijero ya batali ya ugamba, watu ya beleja. Fakaba Kristo because of these people. They visited us in our homes, encouraged us. I was sharing about Father Paddy Joyce this evening in the house. He would say, Deacon, that Father, 20, Uli Wajisu, no Lindsay, Wawandaga, Chitogalonda. Amana wenda handmaid sisters. Sister Leticia wabali Sister Caritas twende uli kwa Jisuo kabo zibahana bachitola ronda. And we all jump in that green vehicle. Ya moto la green twa gira tuweze kwamba kala munsi mazo yatia uto kala munsi tonka. Baba watu kwa bora twalindira kuno usikwalira batwambira tonka twawitamisi. Chibala ronde da. Semazu bana kupapa tuyandi kukana. Abagaronde kuyabi kwende na kutola magani makutu. The role of a missionary is to beget, and to be gone. So to is our turn now to beget. He's gone. He's gone to God. He's gone where he came from. He's gone to live with God. It is our mission now to reach out to beget, so that when our time comes for us to go, others will beget, and the mission of Christ will continue. Brother Gabriel you lived on to see the changing days and times. Go well, Brother Gabriel. I imagine Chikuni without you. Go well. Where we tata majulu. Omurongo anatwa kujana. Ulimwana wesu. Dueba tata. Dueba hanene. Ini mwanjo wonga lezani tambule. Amen.